A final farewell to President George H.W. Bush. Thousands of people, including dignitaries from around the world, attended today's state funeral. Nikole Killion is in Washington with the emotional goodbye.
It was a remarkable scene inside of the National Cathedral as a who's who of U.S. and world leaders came together to honor a president and a patriot. The flag-draped casket carrying President George Herbert Walker Bush arrived at the National Cathedral for his state funeral. President Trump, 4 former presidents, and world leaders packed the cathedral as America said a final farewell to a war hero, statesman, and the nation's 41st president.
Through our tears, let us know the blessings of knowing and loving you, a great and noble man, the best father a son or daughter could have. And in our grief, let us smile knowing that Dad is hugging Robin and holding Mom's hand again.
Mr. Bush is also being remembered as a dedicated family man who lived life to its fullest.
The most decent and honorable person I ever met was my friend George Bush, one of nature's noble men. His epitaph, perhaps just a single letter, the letter L for loyalty.
A 21-gun salute paid tribute to Mr. Bush at the Capitol, where Americans lined up for hours this week to pay their respects. Mr. Bush was the 11th president to lay in state in the Capitol Rotunda. Members of the Bush family visited again last night to thank mourners for their support. Mr. Bush will be buried tomorrow in Texas alongside his daughter, who died at age 3, and his wife Barbara, who died in April. Before his burial, the former president will lie in repose at St. Martin's Episcopal Church in Houston, where another funeral service will be held tomorrow. On Capitol Hill, Nikole Killion, now back to you.
And before arriving at the cathedral this morning, President Bush's motorcade passed the White House with police saluting as it drove by. We will have continuing coverage of the final farewell to President George H.W. Bush right here on KPIX 5 and online at kpix.com.